Hello everyone, welcome to my living room. It's nice and cozy in here. Thank you so much for joining me. We're gonna do something a little bit different this Sunday. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. But what we're just gonna do today is hang out in my living room and have a ye old yap. We're just gonna talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I've literally not prepared anything. So yeah, we're just gonna talk about whatever we want. We can talk about the new Netflix dinosaur documentary, anything to do with Jurassic World Evolution, anything to do with the Jurassic franchise overall. Whatever you guys want. First though, I want to say hello to everyone. Gonna start with thanking the Blue Name crew. Let's see who we have here. I see Cole, Dr. Strange, Semi L is here. I bet Guillermo is lurking. So as always, thank you so much to the moderators, and I want to ask everyone to help the moderators make chat a better place in the world. Just stick to our chat rules, you know, no spamming, no all caps, take it easy on the emoji, all that sort of good stuff. Oh, and stick to English so we can all participate. Chat's going a little bit mental right now, it's glitching a little bit for me, so I hope that that's going to resolve itself. Because chat working properly is a pretty important part of this stream. Legacy Christy, thank you so much for a super chat. That's so generous. There you go, a hug for you. Hello everyone, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well. Happy Sunday to everyone. Also, apparently the clocks changed in certain parts of the world. Not in my part of the world, so I had no idea that the stream would be starting for a different time for you guys than for me. It's the same time for me. But yeah. weird things. The clock changes at different times in the world. Some other folks here, like the Green Name Army. I see Teresa's my name, Melissa Berensen, Malatalia, The Dancing Dilo, Jesse is here, Cozy Llamas, Jurassic Studios. I see Matthew UK, Rob Earth has joined in, James is here, The Mipe, Just a Casual Nerd. I see Eldris, The Torian is here, heck yeah, welcome. Some other folks, D-Rex 1985, we have No Banning Google, we have Hux Does Stuff. You know what? You're already ahead of us, Hux. Well, you're ahead of me. I did nothing today. Lemon Oceania. Preston Lorenzen. I see Gary Pfeiffer. Xenon is here. Aggressive Bottom. Hello. Zero Chaos. Little Cabot Jr. Vivian Fixin is joining. Heck yeah. Rex the Coelosaurus. We have... Oh, this is gonna trip me up. Deviclio Santos Sausa. I'm so sorry, I probably mispronounced that in new and creative ways that you did not think possible. But there you go. Oh my god, we actually have quite a few people here. I thought this was going to be a pretty quiet stream. So, yeah. First of all, why is it a yapping stream? Well, I was gonna do the Isle, but it's not quite working for me anymore. The Isle Legacy specifically. Whenever I go to a certain location or spawn in a certain location, it crashes. And as soon as it does that, that server becomes unusable to me. So the Isle Legacy might be over for me, and rip. But yeah, discovering that a little too late meant that I had to adjust. I had to come up with a new idea, and then indecision struck me, and then I was like, you know what? We'll do a yap. Oh, yeah, the Dancing Dilo. Alderon still doesn't work either, so I'm being plagued. It is return of the technical difficulties, I tell you. It's bad. Yeah, Monataya, I'm quite sad, because we had the, to the non-paleontologist members in the chat, we did the Owl Legacy members only stream last Sunday, and I had so much fun with that. You know, just the nostalgia of being in the Owl Legacy that I wanted to do that again. Honestly, I was thinking about just doing like a full day stream again, just with the Isle. And my moderators are clutching their pearls right now. But they don't have to worry, because the Isle Legacy is completely messed up for me. So, well, yeah, so rip. But yeah. That's why we're doing the yap, and I'm really just gonna rely on you guys to come up with what you want to talk about. Obviously, we always yap during streams. It's what we do. But now by me not having to place a million rocks in Jurassic World Evolution 3 or chase after tacos in the Isle, I can actually focus a little bit more on chat. Kozalama says, we are great yappers. You are all the best. You yap like pros in chat, so I'm counting on you guys. How long did you have this background? This is a good point, actually. This background is old, and I should be updating it, because what you're seeing out the window is Jurassic World Evolution 2. Obviously, we've had Jurassic World Evolution 3 for a couple of months now. So I need to update it. The thing is, though, it's quite a bit of work to do that, so I keep putting it off. That's gonna be like an afternoon of just grumbling and mumbling and finicking about in Premiere Pro. So yeah. But I should be updating that, yeah. Alright, let's see. What should we talk about? What should be the first topic to yap about? Hey, Alpha Wolfwalker, thank you so much for being a member for 4 months. That's amazing. Hello, Evo, back again in the stream after a month. 4 months as a member too. How are we today? Yeah, I had a super lazy day today. That's because maybe this is oversharing. I'm wondering if maybe I'm a little bit depressed again. You can hear I'm smiling. It's the awkward smile / laugh that we sometimes just have. I won't get into it, but stuff is getting to me. That's all I'll say. So let's have a happy yap. That's what this is supposed to be about. Happy yapping. Oh yes, that's gonna stick. Happy yapping. There you go. That's what we're gonna go with. Evolution circle, the superior shape. I see you mentioned something really interesting. Jurassic World Liberation. That's not the title. I'm probably a lot of you guys missed this because for some reason everybody who made a video about Jurassic World Liberation being the title did not delete or correct those videos when a day later it became clear that that was not the title. So yeah, it's not called Jurassic World Liberation. It was literally just someone trolling. But like a professional troll. Like they put money into it. Which is, I don't know if it's admirable or just like pitiful. I don't know, one of those two. Hey, Benny666, do you think a fandom of Jurassic World Evolution 3 would like a Chaos Theory DLC? I think so, yes, I think so. Not everyone, obviously, but a pretty huge part of it. Hold on, let me get you a hug. Thank you so much for the super chat. But yeah, I think I personally wouldn't be a big fan of such a DLC because I don't think there's enough to it. I did a video on it, but I think a lot of people would really like that. James says a massive troll. Really? So, okay, if you don't know the story about Jurassic World Liberation, so what happened is Jurassic World Liberation.movie or something like that got registered as a domain, and everyone was like, oh, so the title just leaked, and that news got spread around. And I didn't do a video on it, and not because I somehow knew that this was a massive troll. I was just like, it feels too early for us to know a title, so this is probably just some sort of placeholder. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. And literally less than 24 hours later, it came to light that the domain registration was just some random person who registered that domain, linked it to the official Jurassic World website, and it was all taken down and it was all corrected, and yeah. So it's not called Jurassic World Liberation, and honestly, I don't know. they probably, I didn't like the title, but they will probably name it something stupid anyways. To be honest, Liberation wasn't the worst thing that could have happened. But yeah, like I said, when that all happened initially, I just feel like it was way too early for a title to be known. So you know, I'm not expecting us to know the actual title soon. Oh, we are at 100 likes. You guys are amazing, because I do not deserve that. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Hold on, where's Ian? Ian, come here. Psst, 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 psst. Come into my living room, Ian. Come on. There he is. I'll wait for a better title. What? The average Milo drinker says, I mean, at this point, they're so lost for names, it wouldn't be out of the question. That too. We did talk about, you know, Jurassic World Liberation a little bit during a Prehistoric Kingdom stream. I did a Prehistoric Kingdom stream the day that, and I'm using air quotes here, that news came out. And as I mentioned in that stream, like, no matter what they title it, there's really not much point in analyzing it anyway, because Jurassic World Rebirth meant nothing either, so. Alright, but yeah, so just in case any of the 182 people watching were still under the impression that Jurassic World Liberation was a real thing, it's not. That's not the title. Please go spread the news, because what's really frustrating is that, you know, the news of that being the title spread so successfully, and the news that it was all just one big hoax is not spreading. And that's really annoying, because the same thing happened with Rebirth. And I'm having flashbacks. Herald of Geese, how do you feel about the new unicorn Spinosaurus if you haven't talked about it yet? First of all, thank you so much for the super chat. Bam. So yeah, that's a bit of a topic change, but that's okay. What do I think about the new unicorn Spinosaurus, Mirabilis, or however it's supposed to be pronounced? I still haven't heard anybody say the name out loud. Sorry about that. I mean, I think it's super cool that we're, you know, getting all of these new discoveries. Like, it's I don't know, maybe this is like a recency bias. It probably is, but I feel like we're getting some really cool news in, like, paleontology as of late with, you know, new species getting officially named or getting confirmed, like Nanotyrannus. There's just a whole lot going on. I think that's super, super cool. And I talked about this in my video from last week. I think it would be really fun if Frontier would lean into that. Sometimes, you know, look, I don't want to set them up for, like, having to keep up with all of the most recent paleontology, right? Because that's going to be impossible. And that's also not really what... that's not really the corner that this franchise occupies, you know, the Jurassic franchise. But I think it would be really fun if just once in a while, and I think Spinosaurus mirabilis is a good opportunity for that. They lean into it, they lean into that hype, and they add it to the game. What do I think about it personally? I mean, it's a Spinosaurus, it's cool. I haven't read, like, the research papers or anything like that. But, you know, the more dinosaurs, the merrier. Alright. Let's see. What else? Oh, by the way, Malatalia, I saw your question flying on by earlier about the Lego skeleton. If there's any fellow Lego fans in chat right now. Okay, so how do I... Okay, English is failing me right now. So, Lego leaks are a really common thing because Lego registers the article number and the price and oftentimes a really short description before, like, anything else comes out. So, it's very common for Lego fans to know months in advance roughly what is coming. And so what we know is coming in August is a new Jurassic World Lego set. It's priced $200 and it's a skeleton. So that's what's gonna be coming, you know, similar to the big T-Rex skeleton. And it's considering that they've done a Triceratops skull, the same way they've done a T-Rex skull, I think a Triceratops full skeleton is the most likely one. Runner-up is probably Brachiosaurus. I think that would be really spectacular. The reason I feel like Trike I wouldn't be too much of a fan of is because even with the little skull that they did, I don't quite like how the plates look to form the frill. I don't quite like how that looks with all those studs, and the shaping is a little flat. So personally, I would prefer if they do a brachyskeleton. I think that would be so cool, like the long neck. Oh my god. Or of course, for me personally, Stegosaurus. But yeah, that's what's coming, and I'm super excited about it. I'm gonna be saving up for that one. That's just my little Lego intervention. Thijs Beren says, what about... oh, sorry, Melissa Beren said, what about a Velociraptor skeleton? Maybe. I would like it less, and the reason for that is that in terms of the morphology, it's gonna be quite similar to T-Rex, right? It's, obviously, a raptor is very different from a T-Rex. It's very different, but it's not as different as a brachy or a trike or a stego. So I would personally really prefer if they go like something completely different. Daniel D. Cole, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Do you prefer coffee or tea when need of a caffeine kick? Any particular flavors or additions that you always go to? I don't drink coffee and I don't drink tea. I know. And I feel like I might be immune to caffeine. I'm very susceptible to sugar. I don't think I'm very susceptible to caffeine specifically. But yeah, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea, so I don't have any preferences. Someone says I miss a super chat. Oh, I did miss a monthly member message from Arif Videsi. I'm so sorry about that. I was yapping about my Lego. I'm so sorry. I got so excited. I was also looking around at my Lego. Hey, Evo and everyone in chat. Hope you're having a good stream. And also, what DLC do you think we're getting this month? Yeah, so for Jurassic World Evolution 3... hold on, let me check. No, that I've responded to that one. I feel pretty confident that we're going to get news this month. We're probably gonna get news on the free update pretty soon, as in which free dinosaur we're getting, because that's typically around this time, unless I'm misremembering, but I think next week would be a likely time for them to announce what the free dinosaur is gonna be, and then I'd imagine they'd want to pair that also with the news drop on the DLC, but, you know, maybe they'll hold off on that for a little bit. What do I think it's gonna be? I think there's still... I think the odds of a Chaos Theory DLC is slightly higher than any other random DLC. But I'm definitely not convinced, you know? I'm definitely not confident the way I was a while ago. You know, if they had dropped Uranosaurus last month, I would have been so certain, but they didn't, so they sort of threw me for a loop. So yeah, if I had to put down money, which I don't have, so that's unfortunate. If I had to take y'all's very generous, very kind super chats and put down money, the only thing I could bet on is a Chaos Theory DLC, just because anything else would be wild guesswork, but not because I think, like, it's definitely gonna be Chaos Theory. Melissa says, I think March would be too early for a Rebirth DLC. Yeah, I talked about that in, oh, when did I talk about that? I yap a lot, so I forget when I yap about what I yap. But I do think that... Okay, English. It's processing, it's loading, it's buffering. There's a precedent, right? With Frontier releasing a big movie tie-in DLC in summer with the Dominion DLC. That makes me a little bit like edge a little bit more towards thinking that the Rebirth DLC is going to be summer as well, because I think that there's a reason behind that. You know, if we look at Jurassic World Evolution 2, the big expansions that we got one in summer and we got one in December. What do those things have in common? A big part of the player base has time off. It's there, you know, one is the big summer vacation period and the other one is the holiday period. And I think that's with reason. You know, they want people to have free time to compel them to get something to fill that free time. That's just like really surface level thought process. So yeah, I think the DLC, you know, whether it's going to be March or April, I think it's going to be a smaller thing, but watch me be wrong. That's fine. Prehistoric Shark Gamer, thank you so much. You're super, super generous. I appreciate it. Also, I can now fully enjoy this one because I'm going to actually maximize my preview screen so I can properly see the dancing dino. Here we go. Time of his life. Well, I'm having the time of my life. Just so everyone remembers, have an amazing day. Ah, you're super, super sweet. Thank you so much, Prehistoric Shark Gamer. God dang it. I can't speak. That's the problem when you do a yapping stream. Neurotic Plays. If Jurassic World Evolution 3 could add designs from paleo documentaries to the game, which dino from which documentary would you want? Me, Prehistoric Plants, Mod. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. First of all, heart. Alright, you already know. Say it with me. Postasuchus from Walking with Dinosaurs. The Liplurodon from Walking with Dinosaurs. Oh, what else? Okay, well, my memory is infamously terrible. If we look at something more recent, like the Dinosaurs, the Dinosaurs was a bit of a mixed bag in terms of models, I'll say. Some are very, you know, Jurassic World coded. Some I just didn't like for my own personal reasons. But some of them were really good. And one of them that comes to mind is I really liked their design of, I think it was the Hasagopteryx. I thought that was really creepy. Kind of gross, honestly, but in like a cool way. What else? Oh, what was it called? Lilian Sternus or something like that? That was a really cool design, I thought. Yeah, After My Drink says, yeah, the hats is a really gnarly but cool design. Oh, so it was the hats. Yeah. Again, my memory's so bad. Yeah, it wasn't pretty, but it was just like, it was really selling the creepiness of it. And I like that. You know, you guys know I like my pretty dinosaurs, but you know, we have Thanatos Dracon, which is very similar, and it's brought to life in a very pretty way in Jurassic World Evolution 3. So, you know, if they're gonna do Hatzegopteryx, which they could, it's a very popular species, so they could. I think people would still want that. But if they do, I feel like they should swing in a completely different direction and just, as monetizes, make it scary as fudge. Charizard King, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm gonna move this a little bit closer. Oh, or not, the cord is at maximum extension. Charizard King says, I still remember my first campaign save in Jurassic World Evolution 1 where Bacon the Cerrato ate the mission trike and cannot be recontained. They did that sometimes. Oh, I have fond memories of Jurassic World Evolution 1 though. Fond memories. Lilia Sternus, yeah, there you go, Robert, yeah. I really like that one. Xenon, can we talk about Jurassic Park survival? I mean, we can, but there's not much to say. And I know that that's really scary for a lot of people. I think I'm in the camp of I haven't been burned enough to be like afraid of the fire. As you can see, I have a cozy little fireplace right here. Yeah, a lot of people keep getting like concerned that it's cancelled because it's kind of radio silence. I don't think that's the case. I think they just dropped that trailer way too soon. Um, but yeah, you know, they're working on it. But not a lot going on. The team behind it is kind enough to send us stuff, like send us updates. With us, I mean the hideous folks who call themselves content creators. Hi, I'm hideous folk. They send us little updates that we are allowed to share, but you know it's been nothing. Like we had a couple of God, they shared. What was the last thing they shared? I think they shared. I don't know. Oh, it was the little video. I made a short on it, like the little video about the main character, or something like that. That's the last thing they shared with us. And like I said, we're allowed to share that stuff with you guys, so I did. Yeah, it's just one of those things. We're just waiting for more news. I'm not concerned about it getting cancelled, but I'm also, unfortunately, I think it was a really big mistake that they dropped that trailer so soon, because I was so hyped when that trailer dropped, and now it's, well, they just wasted all that excitement in, like, the interim. Rex says, I hope Gaming Beaver is okay. I hope so as well. I think so. His last post was optimistic. So, we wish him well. And when he returns, we're gonna be all collectively freaking out again and welcoming him back. Malatai says, yeah, people were sold immediately, but then the silence happened. Yeah, the big silence happened. And that's really a shame, right? Because an announcement trailer generates so much hype, and you can only do that once. And I feel like they kinda wasted it now with this super long silence. Because, like, the next trailer that's gonna drop, it's gonna be like, well, finally. I don't know. Look, people are gonna be hyped no matter what. I'm excited about the game. I think it's a good concept. But yeah, all of the hype from that announcement trailer has died down at this point. So that's just a shame. Chips, what's your opinion on the new Jurassic World Liberation film coming out? Oh, Chips, this is not your fault because clearly you weren't here a couple of minutes ago. It's not called Jurassic World Liberation. That was just someone trolling. That's not the title of the movie. You guys remember, this is what I'm having, and by the way, Chips, this is no dig at all to you, because that's just how misinformation spreads. It's so much easier to spread misinformation than it is to spread a correction. So, like we talked about a little bit earlier, the misinformation spread like wildfire, and the actual correction of that is not at all spreading. But the same thing happened with Jurassic World Rebirth. I don't know the origin of the rumor, but at some point it was rumored to be called Jurassic City. And I never covered that either. That was an instant where I knew right away it's not called that, so I'm not gonna do anything with that. And indeed, it was not called that. And I had people in my comments telling me that I was stupid and I was a fake fan for not knowing that the film title was already revealed to be Jurassic City. People were so mad at me, like, oh, this dumb woman doesn't know that it's called Jurassic City. And I was like, but it's not. So as soon, I said this to my moderators as well, I think. As soon as, like, within 24 hours, it became clear that Jurassic World Liberation is not the title. As soon as that happened, I was like, oh no, it's gonna be Jurassic City again. It's gonna be the same situation. You know what would be extra funny? It just hit me. I would actually laugh so hard if Universal just went ahead and called it Jurassic World Liberation anyway. Like, they saw that troll getting that domain and they were like, huh. It has a nice ring to it. Sorry, that is so funny. I might actually have to give them, like, some brownie points for that. Anyway. What about Jurassic Grand Theft Auto? I mean, look, whatever they're gonna title it, I think it's always gonna come with a certain level of cringe. Because I think the title format of Jurassic World something is just inherently evoking, you know, B-movie type of connotations. Because we're just, you know, in the world of sequels and prequels and reboots and whatever. So honestly, it's never gonna be as bad as Rebirth. I say that. Watch them come up with an even more disgusting word. I don't like the word rebirth. I hate that I've had to say that word as often as I have. Jurassic World, here we go again. Why don't they just call it Jurassic World Numbers, says DRX1985. I think there's two reasons for that. I think the first reason is because the most of the past movies didn't do that. So they're kind of now stuck with it, I think. Jurassic Park 3 is the only one who embraced numbers in the title. Everything else was like, okay, we gotta do something artsy here. That's one reason. And the second reason, I think, has to do with search engine optimization. And that's the marketing brain rot. But yeah, I think that weighs into it as well. Giving it an actual unique name while retaining the Jurassic World aspect, I think helps with SEO. Jurassic World, this series is way too long to be going on. I mean, I talked about this in a Q&A I did a while ago. I'm okay with them continuing to pump out movies, because at some point they might accidentally make a good one. Emphasis on accidentally. And you know, in the meantime, we're gonna get some fun scenes out of it at least, even if it's just one scene per movie. You know, I'm not the one spending millions of dollars. So let them have at it. Evolution Triangle, how did I make the park appear behind the window? It's just, well, it's several recording layers. Oh, there's a siren in the background. I don't know if the mic's picking that up. So it's literally just... The mic is definitely picking that up. It's literally just Evolution 2 footage in the back layer. Then there's the living room layer that alternates from day to night, and my logo is in front of it. I can turn off my logo. I can disappear from my own living room. Boop. And she's gone. And there she is again. D-Rex says, I hope they will make a reboot, but with an actual good director making it, because at this point the franchise is just a joke of what it used to be. It is, yeah. Oh, that's, I did a little dig on Twitter at Gareth Edwards. I didn't, like, at him. I'm not that person. But The Dinosaurs, the new Netflix documentary, is #1 on Netflix in the Netherlands, the US, the UK. I saw someone, I think from Brazil. Like, in so many places all over the world, The Dinosaurs is the #1 thing on Netflix right now. Which I'm super hyped about because I love that dinosaur stuff, gets attention. And of course dinosaur stuff gets attention because dinosaurs are still awesome. And it frustrates me to no end that Gareth Edwards, the director of the previous and probably the next Jurassic World film, genuinely thinks people don't care about dinosaurs anymore. Like, it was a plot point that he thought was an accurate representation of what is happening in the world right now. And I can't, man. I can't. Like, how? Nah. Nah. We don't do that here. #1 in Canada as well? Heck yeah. And I want to point out that that's actually impressive, given that Bridgerton only recently came out. Now, obviously people binge watch Bridgerton. So a lot of, like, the big Bridgerton fans have already watched it. But still, Bridgerton, the second part of the last season of this super popular series only just came out, and still The Dinosaurs topped it, so. Gareth Edwards, pay attention. Oh, and someone else tweeted this to me in response to my little dig at Gareth Edwards. The Jurassic World YouTube channel did a poll on that day asking, is the T-Rex the scariest antagonist of the Jurassic franchise? And it was overwhelmingly no. Which was just perfect. I think it was like 80-something% was like, no. Look, by the way, if you're hearing weird things, I'm just hoisting up my socks. You don't need to know that, but, we're in the after now. They don't understand their own franchise. They just don't get it. Oh, I'm just trying so hard not to get frustrated. God dang, man. Anyway. I'm just reading chat, that's why I'm silent. What else can we talk about? What else? You know what I'm still waiting for? Like, obviously, like I said, I'm fine with them continuing to make movies. At some point, a broken clock is right twice a day. At some point, you'd think they accidentally make another good one. Fingers crossed. But what I really want them to do is make a high-budget series. Like stuff like House of the Dragon. Like that sort of monetary investment. I really feel like series is where it's at nowadays. Honestly, they can't make a good film without even mentioning a random island. I know. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. Is the next movie gonna go to an island again? What do we think? You know what I think? I think the next movie, and this frustrates me, I think the next movie has a pretty decent chance of returning to Ile Saint-Hubert. Because they didn't kill off the T-Rex. And I know that they didn't kill off the Spinosaurus either, right? So it's not like I'm basing this on any data or any precedent, but when they didn't kill off the T-Rex, I was like, oh, are they saving it for an... Are they saving it? The Torian, they killed the chance of us having dinosaurs on the mainland. I still don't understand why they did that. Many people have pointed this out already, but they didn't need to do that. Like, they could have just gone to the island without killing off... Oh, I just moved the microphone. That scared me a little bit. Sorry. There. There was no reason to do that. Like, they could have just said, hey, the 3 species that we need DNA from, they all happen to be in or around this island, on or around this island, so we might as well go to this island as opposed to go all over the world. That would have made perfect sense. They didn't have to kill off everything else. That being said, they left a tiny loophole. They did say that around the equator, there's still dinosaurs, right? And, you know, even though that rules out the typical North American-centered storytelling, or even European-centered storytelling, there's still civilization around the equator, obviously. So they can still do it. They just have to get out of their comfort zone and try to not be problematic about it. You know what Hollywood does if they go to, like, any place that's not North America or Europe. They do, like, the oversaturated filter. I think there's a really famous, this might even predate TikTok, but like a joke social media post. Oh my god, Fletcher did a monthly member message. Hold on, it's already disappearing from me. Fletcher, 18 months. Jurassic has the same issue as modern Star Wars, inventing new Jedi surviving Order 66, yeah. Just like inventing new dinosaur islands because hack writers. It's a little depressing to think about, honestly. Personally, I also feel like such a clown because I was in the camp of, yay, David Koepp is back. Boy, did he make me look stupid. Because literally, if David Koepp gets near the sequels, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. Like, he went from one of the main reasons I was hopeful about Rebirth to now being, like, probably the one person on the entirety of planet Earth. No, that's not true. That's hyperbole. I can think of many people I don't want near the Jurassic franchise, but of people previously involved in the Jurassic franchise, he's the one I don't want to come back. God damn. I feel so fooled. And it's the... I kind of want to know, maybe I don't want to know, but I wonder how much money he was paid for that Rebirth script. That's the really sad thing to think about. Because I can just imagine that there are so many good script writers in Hollywood, you know, at like the bottom tier, fighting to get one of their projects brought to the big screen, never getting their shot, and David Koepp just... I'm gonna try not to get mad. I'm gonna try not to get mad. Too late, I'm already mad. I'm sure an obscene amount of cash. I'm afraid so, yeah. Neurotic Play says, my dog could fart out about the script. Look, there's something... I am very defensive about people accusing anything bad of being AI, because I feel like that dilutes the important discussion about how bad AI is. I feel like that isn't helpful. Like, you know, let creative people try things, suck at it without getting accused of being AI, because that's just next level shittiness. However, having said all that, David Koepp is never beating the allegations that ChatGPT co-wrote that script. Sorry. I'm sorry. Koepp betrayed us because he couldn't think even a touch creatively. It's so sad. Did they use generative AI for some of Jurassic World Rebirth? I didn't catch that, Melissa. Oh my god. I mean, at this point, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't seen it, though. Tabletop says K-pop Dinosaur Hunters. That actually reminds me. I have Netflix now. I should watch K-pop Demon Hunters. People have been telling me for a while, and I've always been like, well, I hate Netflix, so I don't have Netflix. But now I do. I should probably... By the way, I'm only keeping my Netflix membership for this 1 month, because I still hate Netflix, okay? Netflix cancels way too much stuff. I'll give them props for the dinosaurs. It was good. Oh, Stigo's outside my window. Hi, Stigo. I love you. You're beautiful. Okay, rein in the undiagnosed ADHD. So yeah, I'll give them props for the dinosaurs. But I'm not keeping my membership. No. Alright, what else can we yap/rant about? I do want to keep it dinosaur focused, so I probably shouldn't have brought up K-pop Demon Hunters. We should at least stay within the periphery of something dinosaur related. Hey, Shout Outlaw, thank you so much for the super chat.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Grand Canyon Park, episode 4, when Are we only on episode 4, really? I have no idea, honestly. I am working on something, and I'm not happy with it. So, I have to admit defeat, but I can't. It's just a whole struggle bus. It's a whole struggle bus. Hey, Neurotic Plays, thank you so much. David should have kept... I'm way too easily amused. Should have kept the script to himself. It was worth the money to... I should be paying you for that one. It's good, it's good. I like it, I like it. Glissbog asks, have any of us here seen Primitive War? I personally haven't. And I actually don't plan on it. There is a sequel coming, apparently. I don't plan on seeing that either. Just personally. Marconia, member for 35 months. That's absolutely wild. Hi Evo, are you gonna build your living room from this stream with modular buildings in Jurassic World Evolution? Y'all! I wouldn't be... Well, it's a pretty... I guess it's a fairly simple living room. And especially with, like, the new glitch discovered to, like, super shrink items. I guess it is possible. I don't think so, because it's not... Like, that would be such a deep cut. So few people would be like, ah, yes, I recognize that. That's Evo's living room. Oh my god, Navi, please, David Attenborough has to live forever. My heart drops every single time there's like some sort of headline about David Attenborough. Every single time I think, oh no, this is it. Oh no, this is it, isn't it? And then it's just something like, yeah, like preparing for his 100th birthday, or has signed on for a new project, or... you know, whatever. But every single time I see David Attenborough's name in a headline, my heart drops. I'm not even joking. I need that man to live forever. God damn. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. What do I think of Megaraptorids? I love them. I want to see them in Jurassic World Evolution 3. Obviously, they need to bring back Australovenator. I want more. The MIPE specifically, I mentioned that in my CEO yap. By the way, yap is my new favorite word. This comes from my brief obsession with Dan and Phil. It's over now. Well, it's not. Well, yeah. Not that I, by the way, not that I dislike them now, but they're no longer my hyperfixation. That's what I mean. Oh my god, Lexi Grissi says my aunt, one of those two, and uncle visited the ranch where they filmed Jurassic Park when they were in Hawaii. Heck yeah, I'm so jealous. Caleb, the coffee is not real. I feel like that's a reference to some, like that's a deep cut. Do I have any ideas for Jurassic World Evolution 3? I have many. This week I did a video with the obnoxious concept of if I was CEO at Frontier, what DLC would I release for Jurassic World Evolution 3? So that's out. And I'm currently working on like sort of a sister video to that, which is all about like free update stuff that I want them to add. By the way, there's a post on my community tab right now asking you guys for suggestions as well. To potentially make it into the video. I already have a couple. Like I had, hold on, I'm looking at my whiteboard. I have 17 of my own. I'd like to get, 20 or 25. A nice even number that looks good in a YouTube title because YouTuber brain rot. So yeah, I need at least 3. But, if people drop 8 good suggestions, that'd be good as well. Why do I have wood if your fire is in a TV? That's not a TV. That's a rich people fireplace. It has glass in front of it. It's not a TV. Rich people have separate rooms for their television. I'm rich people. Oh, that's so far from the truth. It just swung all the way into sadness. Anyway. Mr. Pilkington, by the way, Eva, would I be interested in some free art? I'm always interested in art. If you make fan art for anything, yes, please share it wherever. I'm also very excited about not free art. I commissioned 2 people to make art for the sequel of my audiobook. I really have to get cracking on that. But yeah, one of the artists already finished it and shared it, and I'm super, super happy with it. The Mipe says, do you think there will ever be a better documentary than Prehistoric Planet? Because I don't think it's possible. I'm gonna say something controversial here. I didn't love Prehistoric Planet as much as basically everyone else does. From a technical standpoint, I don't think anything will ever be better. That was basically photorealistic. I don't remember there being a single shot in that documentary where I was like, oh wow, that looks fake. So from a technical standpoint, no, I don't think anything can ever beat Prehistoric Planet. Do I think it was a perfect documentary? No, I don't. I made a video on it. I don't know if I've privated it at this point, because I try not to do too much negative stuff. I made an exception for Rebirth, because I had to. But typically, I focus on positive things on the channel. But it might still be up. But Prehistoric Planet, the way it only focused on the Cretaceous and there's some other things I don't even remember. I don't think Prehistoric Planet is perfect. That's all I can say. And people, this is the internet. If I say Prehistoric Planet isn't perfect, people are gonna walk away from here thinking, oh my god, she hates Prehistoric Planet. That's not it. But I don't think it's perfect. So is it possible that something can be better? Yeah. If something is perfect from a technical standpoint, like Prehistoric Planet, but then also explores other eras, does something a little bit more interesting with the storytelling, because I felt like, you know, Walking with Dinosaurs, and even The Dinosaurs, I had an emotional connection with that I don't have with Prehistoric Planet, with the scenes there. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, something could definitely be even better. They're never gonna get a better narrator. That's for sure. So yeah, from a technical standpoint and a narration standpoint, because again, David Attenborough, we love him. But there's some other things that could one day be improved on. Evo, you didn't do a video with all killing animations in Jurassic World Evolution 3, did you? No, I didn't, but like, most of the killing animations are the same as Jurassic World Evolution 2. Only new dinosaurs get new killing animations. And, you know, I cover those in the DLC showcases. Dinosaur with Stephen Fry was awful. It was so bad. Dinosaur with Stephen Fry was... I made this joke in the stream yesterday. We were never closer to world peace than when we were all collectively hating on Dinosaur with Stephen Fry. You know, sometimes it just brings us closer together to hate on something. I actually feel like there was a psychological study on that as well, where friendship bonds are more strengthened by hating something together than loving something together. I don't know if it was like a perfectly reputable study, but I kind of see it. Oh, Vivian Vixen, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's get dancing. I just want a dinosaur documentary from the 90s. Hold on. I just want a dinosaur documentary from the 90s. Dinosaur documentaries that stick... dinosaurs that stick to a story of a main character dino in one time era, and then we move on. I miss a storytelling style documentaries from the 90s. Yeah, that's a really good point. Like I said, I really felt like an emotional connection to Walking with Dinosaurs, which followed that structure. The Dinosaurs didn't. The Dinosaurs was really quick in how it went from one species to another, to another, to another, with, you know, like separated by a whole bunch of death and extinction events. But it did manage to hook me with like the emotional aspect, especially in the end. And that's something that I really feel adds to the documentary experience, even though that's obviously not what should be the most important thing, because, you know, a documentary should first and foremost inform. But the best documentaries inform and, you know, just give you like the full spectrum of human emotion. You know, the awe and the suspense, the fear, and the sadness. Torian, thank you so much. Member for 1 year. Aw, thank you. Also, Dino of the Day is... Oh god, why do you always try to trip me up on these? Hesperosaurus. I'm gonna go with that. You know, legitimately, when in the Dinosaurs, oh, here we go. Hesperornis. I probably mispronounced that. As soon as that came into frame, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to say this name when I make a video about it. That one is like one of the most difficult ones. Hesperornis. I can't. Vivian Vixen, sorry for my lack of English writing. Words are hard today. No, literally all that was missing was a comma, and then I would have gotten it. So that was on me. Don't worry about it. I just had to sound it out for a second. Navi says, I was listening to the Jurassic Park music. I swear John Williams is the best composer of all time. It sounds so good and nostalgic and adventurous. That soundtrack is so amazing. For The Lost World as well, by the way. I like The Lost World as well. Obviously as a movie, but as a soundtrack as well. But the music is so, so good. That's something else that the sequels can never quite reach. Like, no matter how much they reference that original theme, maybe because they keep trying to reference that original theme, that they don't, like, experiment enough to break free and do something new and discover something amazing separate from that. But yeah, the music is also one of those things that they're never going to be able to top. Vivian Vixen is one of those days. I've been having those days every day of the week. 200 licks. Oh, heck yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so, so much. Oh, Ian, why are you shy? Ian doesn't want to come into my living room. And you know what? I get it, because inviting people into your living room has, like, serial killer vibes. I'm just reading chat. Music of Prehistoric Planet is so good. The music in Prehistoric Planet was really, really good, yeah. There was nothing in the Dinosaurs that stood out to me in terms of the music. And that's not a negative, but also not a positive. If I don't notice the music, that means it just blended really nicely with the visuals. It didn't annoy me. It wasn't mixed too loud. So, you know, if I don't notice music, I think it's pretty good as far as the soundtrack. But it also wasn't like, wow. Music from the original Walking with Dinosaurs was good, yeah. That intro music, god dang. Evolution Circle, what's better? Watching the whole series of Dinosaurs with Stephen Fry or watching 1 hour of Fallen Kingdom? I guess it depends. Is the whole series of Dinosaurs with Stephen Fry longer than an hour? Whatever is the shortest, I'd watch that. I really don't like Fallen Kingdom, I'm sorry, guys. Caleb the Coffee is not real. If one dinosaur could be in a movie, what would it be? Ooh. Ooh, okay. I mean, obviously the first thing that comes to mind, Shant. It's always going to be my go-to answer, because Shant. And make it badass, you know, make it fight. Make it kill something. What else? What do you guys think? Fallen Kingdom was a dumpster fire. Evolution Circle, Big Croc. Ah, that's technically cheating. That's not a dinosaur. The question was a dinosaur, wasn't it? Mipe needs to be a villain in a horror movie. I like that suggestion as well. Make, like, the scary dinosaur not necessarily a super size. I mean, Mipe is big, but it's not T-Rex Spinosaurus big, you know? I see Moposaurus. Let's see what else. Majunga. Chaos Rex says if they put those bioluminescent pears in the next film, I'll be happier. I wouldn't. Microraptor. Oh, you got me there. I'd love to see Microraptor. I might still have to prioritize Shant though. Cause one of my main things that I want from like the dinosaur part of the franchise is herbivores fighting back successfully. That's a very important caveat. Successfully. Not that they fight back and then still get killed. Melissa Berensen says, I want to see either Utahraptor or Osteraptor, as long as they are feathered. Yes. Teresa's my name. Will I ever do another Battle Royale again? It's not really my niche, I guess. Maybe just I do have an idea for something that I won't spoil. It's not exactly a battle royale, but it is more in that I don't know, in that direction, but not quite. But I don't know. I feel like I'm not particularly entertaining when I just look at dinosaurs go. Like, Gaming Beaver's battle royales are always super fun, but that's not because the dinosaurs fighting is all that interesting, because it's not. It's just all the same animations over and over and over and over and over every single time. But the Gaming Beaver just, like, presents that in a really entertaining way. So, you know, he brings the sauce. I don't know if I have the sauce, so I feel like an Evo Battle Royale might be a bit of a dry burger. I have an adjacent idea that might be maybe fun. At least it's a little bit different. Archosaur says, very controversial, but I'd love to see a Jurassic film where it's humans hunting dinosaurs instead. It just sounds so cool to me. I mean, isn't that kinda The Lost World Jurassic Park? Kinda. Not... I'm guessing it's not quite as all in as you would want, but, you know, they did already touch on that angle. I feel like it could work, though, with, like, my main want, and I think we all know at this point what my main want is, and that's just dinosaurs in our world, you know? What they promised. What got you into dinosaurs? For me, it's Dinosaurs. With Stephen Fry. Don't lie. Have I seen Echoes of Extinction? I've heard of it. That's the game that Islander is developing, right? I've only heard of it. Hey, Jurassic Guy! Thank you so much. 31 months. That is amazing. Hey Evo, missed these chat streams. It's been so busy with all the rehearsals and things, but I'm glad to be here. Have I seen Wicked yet? I have not, no. I'm also not particularly interested in it. I'm not big on musical movies anyway. And there was like all sorts of positive stuff around the first one. And then not with the second one? I don't know. I should keep it dinosaur related, though. I should keep it dinosaur related. Am I a square? I'm more of a circle. Honestly. That's okay. Vivian Vixen! Oh my god, that is so generous. Thank you so much. Oh gosh. Hold on, I have a beautiful clip for y'all. Oh, it's not working? There you go. Oh, heck yeah. By the way, happy International Women's Day Specifically that queen right there. Love her. And also love Vivian Vixen. Thank you so much. Hold on. We have Shiner Tease, Scootin' Sylvia, VR Guess. I see... Hold on. How do I say this? Gibbony VR? One more. Alita Smith. Hey, thank you so much, Vivian Vixen. If you were just gifted a membership, it is randomly assigned, but thanks to Vivian Vixen's super generous gift. You've been recruited. This is your life now. What just happened? Did you just do another 10? Vivian Vixen, oh my god. That is super, super sweet. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Who do we got here? To infinity and beyond. Heck yeah, I like that name. Sandy Cassidy. We have Spoonman. I'm gonna go with that. Job and edits. Shiner T says thank you to Vivian Vixen for the membership. The Real Block, YT. We have John J, Fernando Simon. I just mixed two different pronunciations there. Interesting. Kraken Gaming, Killer SN2EP, Nord the Nerd. Is that 10? I can't count. I think that was 10. That's all I see. Oh, heck yeah, Vivian Vixen. That is amazing. Okay, let's play the clip again. The Queen. There she is. Sorry. Normally, I have this screen where I see my own stream. Very, very, very small, so I can fit everything on my second monitor. But now, because I'm not playing a game, I have it, like, really large. So I'm seeing the clips really large as well. And normally, they're, like, literally thumbnail-sized. So I was just exposed to what you guys see every time. Which is how I edited that over top. Look, it's bad on purpose, okay? It's funny as heck. Oh, man. Mr. Pilkington, am I looking forward to the Surviving Earth documentary coming out this year? Heck yeah, I am. Look, anything dinosaur related, I'm always gonna look forward to. I did touch on this in my video, I guess, about the dinosaurs. Maybe I talked about it yesterday on stream. The Dinosaurs goes through so many of the, you know, extinction level events, that it kind of steals Surviving Earth's thunder, almost. Because, at least as far as I know, but correct me if this is wrong, Surviving Earth is very much about, you know, the extinction events throughout prehistory. And the Dinosaurs kind of cover that as well, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Because I will say, and I did say this in my video on the Dinosaurs, that was one of the weaknesses of that documentary. Like it tried to put so much into just 4 episodes. So it'll be interesting to see how Surviving Earth handles that. Solana, thank you so much for joining. I finally made it to a live stream. Life has been so busy lately. I hope the good kind... Oh, Para. I'm fine. I hope the good kind of busy. Thank you so much for joining. Miss Pilkington. Oh, Surviving Earth is covering other time periods as well. Then I'm all the more curious how many episodes it's going to be. Did they reveal that? I just hope that they're not going to try to fit too much into too few episodes. Yeah, Surviving Earth is made by Tim Haynes. So, you know, Tim Haynes is from Walking with Dinosaurs fame. So that's hopeful. Says the person who previously thought David... No, let's not equate the two. I hope it will not be on some American platform. I hope I'll be able to see it. That really... Okay, so this is a bit of a side tangent, but bear with me. You know what really annoys me about streaming? Is that so much of it is region locked. And I get that it has to do with distribution rights. Whatever. That pisses me off. Like, if you go into Netflix from the Netherlands, or from the USA, or the UK, or Thailand, or Australia, you get different things on Netflix. And it's annoying. It's the internet. I feel like it should be global. There's no... Again, I get it. Logically, it has to do with distribution rights. Fine. But it's frustrating. Like, it's literally the internet, bro. Teresa's my name. Do I know if/which dinosaur fossils were found in the Netherlands? I mean, the most famous... it's not a dinosaur, so I'm cheating a little bit, but the most famous fossil found in the Netherlands is the Mosasaurus. It's actually named after the Dutch River. Turns out the World Wide Web is not worldwide. We've been lied to. They should remove one of the W's. Actually, maybe... maybe multiple. Maybe it should just be called web. I guess technically, in short, it is. Oh, Surviving Earth is 8 episodes, each 1 hour. Okay. We're gonna be seated for that then. Polsky says, I wish the Dinosaurs was 8 episodes long. I wish so as well. I feel like, at least 6, I think. So, you know, 2 for the Triassic, 2 for the Jurassic, 2 for the Cretaceous, maybe 3 for the Cretaceous. So 6, 7, 8, that really would have been the sweet spot, I think. Will Bruceosaurus, what is the best Jurassic character? It is Alan Grant. I will accept no other answers. Shirano, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's super sweet. Yahoo! Yahoo! Okay, so what is you guys' answer to that question? What is the best character in your opinion? Oh, thank you, Sammy. Alan, Ellie, Henry? I disagree with Henry. A lot of people say Ian. I get it, but as a character, I don't think he's all that well-rounded. Like, Alan Grant just has, I think, a really good character arc. Like, don't get me wrong, Ian is the GOAT. Ian is, like, a meme king, also. But from like, a technical character standpoint, I'm not quite sure. Paul Kirby, says Melissa. Paul Kirby is, like, legitimately one of Best in Slot's favorite characters. And he keeps teasing that he's gonna do a video about it. And, look, I need that. I want to see what his reasoning is. Like, I get it, right? You know, he also has a character arc. So, you know, kudos to him. But on the flip side, he's just goddamn annoying. The awful game. Hey, thank you so much. Yahoo! How am I doing? Honestly, not that great. But I'm always happy to be streaming with you guys. By the way, I want to say... Okay, it's gonna get, like, slightly sappy, but I'll keep it short. So like I said, I feel like I'm suffering under some sadness. But legitimately, yesterday when the stream ended, I really thought to myself that I'm super, super grateful for everyone who always comes to hang out with streams and just chat. And because I always have so much fun with streaming and it makes me forget about stuff and we have a laugh. And I hope that streams maybe just in a tiny fraction of that provide the same to you guys. That's my biggest hope, my biggest want. But yeah, thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. I'll stop now. That's fine. Daniel D. Cole says Robert Muldoon because he actually respects the dangers of dinosaurs. And you know what? Valid. Valid. He is a good character. I'm trying to think. I mean, most of the actually good characters are just from the first movie. Which is also why the first movie is as good as it is. Because all of the best characterizations, I think, are right there. That's what makes that movie so great. Who's you guys' favorite character from the World movies? I feel like that's a more interesting discussion. Because that's where it gets, like, challenging. Like, who do you pick? Oh, I appreciate you guys. You guys are so sweet. Zara from Jurassic World. Is that... Really? She barely qualifies as a character, honestly. She's literally just fodder. Vivian Vixen, I appreciate that so much. I hope Earth is gonna be less hellish at some point. For us all. Manataya, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Don't make me emotional. Stop it right now. Stop it. I know I brought it upon myself, I know. But stop it. Mr. Pilkington, are there any characters in the Jurassic World trilogy? I thought they used props. Shots fired. Okay, so if I had to answer that, and this is a controversial one, I guess I would have to go with Claire. Look, I don't like Claire in Jurassic World. I don't like Claire in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but I do like her in Dominion. And she does have a character arc. It's stolen from Alan Grant, but that's okay. And there's literally no one else. Like, that's the thing. You know, I'm not saying that I think Claire is like a well-written, amazing character. But it's slim pickings. Oh yeah, JA Play. By the way, obviously, we're only talking about the World movies right now. I would never pick any one of the World movies over any one of the Park movies. Amanda Kirby exists. But you know what I mean. We're talking about the World movies. Because I feel like the original Jurassic Park just has a plethora of good characters. So that's not an interesting discussion. Let's try to pick something from the bottom of the barrel. It's your first live, Cortex? Thank you so much for joining. This is not usually what we do. Usually we actually, you know, play dinosaur games on the Dinosaur Gaming channel. Specifically Jurassic World Evolution channel. We're just having a little yap. A little communal yap. Arif Daisy says Loomis. I mean, we only have one movie with him at this point. I think of the movie, he's probably my favorite. Either him or whatever character Mahershala Ali plays, because it's Mahershala Ali. Oh, Duncan! That's his name. There you go. It's between Loomis and Duncan. But if I'm completely honest, that's because they're Jonathan Bailey and Mahershala Ali. Because, you know, it's Jonathan Bailey and the Mahershala Ali, so, you know. J.A. Play says, also, to be honest, I feel like the Jurassic World trilogy didn't really try to make the humans lovable, just the dinosaurs, which doesn't make sense since the humans get more screen time than the dinosaurs. Yeah, you're hitting the nail on the head right there. there's not good characters in the Jurassic World movies, in my opinion. I'll just bring in that caveat, because they didn't bring on good writers, and because they just misunderstood what made the original so good. Yeah, it's dinosaurs, but just so much of it is a good plot, good characters, and good direction. Just everything about that movie is peak. Sorry, the pair outside my window distracted me there. Hey, Jurassic Guy, thank you so much. If they make another movie for him, Loomis would be the best of everyone after the first movie. Except Eddie. Oh, Eddie. Rest in peace, Eddie. Oh, the goat. Apparently, and this is not surprising at all, but apparently they are coming back. You know, this is all of the quote-unquote news we have for the next Jurassic movie is just all, you know, an insider says. Insiders say. But this is one of those things that I'll readily believe, and that is that Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, and Mahershala Ali are coming back. Gareth Edwards as well. You know what I wish they would do? This is something, okay, so this is not a plug. It's just because this was my thought process. So I wrote my own Jurassic audiobook, and now I'm writing a sequel to that. And, you know, even though I like the characters, so it's fun to continue with those characters, my main takeaway, honestly, as I'm writing this sequel is I think Jurassic should just become an anthology series. Don't do the thing where characters have to keep coming back, because I feel like the characters are a huge limiting factor. The characters force the story to go in similar directions. So, for example, okay, so if, I don't even remember their names. If Scarlett, Jonathan, and Mahershala all come back, that means, you know, these characters are linked to a certain story, you know, they're oh god, they're mercenaries and a paleontologist, so that sort of dictates what the story is going to do as well. If they do an anthology, they can go anywhere else. There's so much more freedom there. And also, what I also realized while you know, writing my audiobook sequel and picking characters to kill off, because that's kind of what you have to do. It's also kind of weird, like, why do the same people keep putting themselves in danger and, like, systematically get killed off? I really feel like an anthology is the answer. Just different people, different places for every movie. That's what I think. In the meantime, sorry, Massey Empire, I saw that one, but I had to cling to the train of thought before it, like, rushed by me. Massey Empire, thank you so much. Let's get a dancing down on here. As CEO of Universal for the day, what movie/TV show spin-off would you make? I mean, I guess, oh, T-Rex. The undiagnosed ADHD is scratching at the door. Let me... Wait, what is happening? Why is chat filled with membership gifts? Hold on. Huh? What? Holy heck! Scarix the Spinosaurus gifted 50 memberships? Scarix, that is... Whoa, look, obviously I can't say 50. Evo has stopped working. Look, I feel like this calls for the Mosasaurus clip. Oh, I'm gonna do 2 clips. We're gonna do the member first. Welcome, members. 50, you've been recruited. The army is stronger than ever. But thank you so much, Scarix, and welcome to the new members. Bam, and the Moza for Scarix. Thank you so much. I wish I had a Spino clip. I should add a Spino clip. Anyway, but thank you so much, Scarix the Spinosaur. That is so generous. I don't know what to say. There's no thanks that I can verbalize that's gonna do justice to whatever I'm feeling and your generosity. Just know a very heartfelt thank you. Thank you very, very much. That's super, super kind. I'm gonna try to get back to Massey Empire. If I was CEO of Universal, what movie/TV show spin-off would you make? I mean, I guess in my long rant, I kind of already sort of answered it. I would turn the franchise into an anthology. And I know that's not prime movie making territory because people get attached to characters. Like, I get it. Specifically, people get attached to big actors, you know? People have gotten attached to Jonathan Bailey. People have gotten attached to Scarlett Johansson. People have gotten attached to Chris Pratt. Lord. So I get that from like a movie printing perspective, which is the universal perspective. An anthology is probably not the way, but that's how I would do it. Because I feel like it just opens... It opens everything up, you know? Undo the damage David Koepp did. Dinosaurs all over the world, and every single movie can just go to a different place on Earth where different characters happen to live. And, you know, one movie... Like, we've done the movie with the mercenaries. We can do a movie with regular people. We can do a movie with, you know, we can revisit the paleontologist perspective. Whatever, right? I feel like that's really something. And from a TV show perspective, what I think would be really interesting... but this is, like, something that everyone else mentioned... you know, the origins of Jurassic Park. That's something that they could visit in a series. Did I miss another 10 memberships? Did I? Well, from Vivian Vixen. Oh, no. No, I caught that one. No, I did. Yeah, because Vivian Vixen did 5 and then 10. No, I did catch that. I don't see anything after Scarix the Spinosaurus blue screened me. No, that was the last one. So I don't think I missed it. I still gotta get over Scarix. I don't know if you're still watching that you did 50 memberships. That's so generous. By the way, what I really hope, and this goes for gifted memberships, and this also goes for super chats. I really hope that anyone who gives something is doing so because you just have that money to spare. If there's literally anything else for you to spend your money on, please prioritize that. You know, I'm not just talking about bills to pay and whatever. If going out to dinner, Lego, whatever, right? New socks, whatever. Always prioritize anything. Oh god, I just need my desk. That felt great. But always prioritize that over super chats and whatnot. I mean, I really appreciate it, obviously. But I really want to make it clear that I just appreciate you guys hanging out with me on stream. And you're already helping me out, like I said, emotionally by just hanging out with me during streams. I appreciate that. But you're also just helping out the channel by watching the videos, giving it a like, leaving a comment. That already helps me out a ton. So thank you. In the meantime, another super chat. Giacomo Frione? Sorry. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. I'm so sorry. Let's get a dancing Dilo in here. Hi Evo, out of place question. Look, we love those. What do you think of the Titanoboa in the semi-aquatic vivarium and the designs of 2 species of Stegosaurus that will come to the prehistoric kingdom. Love Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is my favorite dinosaur, so I'm super excited that it's coming to prehistoric kingdom. I did a very normal, relaxed Twitter post about it, totally not screaming in all caps. Very excited about the Stegosaurus. It looks beautiful. Prehistoric Kingdom knocks it out of the park with their designs. The Titanoboa in the vivariums, I'm less of a fan of, and that's really the result of, you know, we've done, I think, 3 Prehistoric Kingdom streams in a row focused on, you know, building around vivariums, and it just highlights the limit of vivariums. Like, they're fun, but I feel like they're one of those things that's only fun for a little while, and then it gets a little boring. I'm sorry. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the big snake. The big snake is awesome. He does the big yawn. I love him. But, you know, it just sits there. And yeah, it's gonna swim, but, you know, it's still gonna be, like, canned animation type of stuff. It's not, like, AI, swimming around, having a mind of its own. At least as far as I understand it. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it. But it's just doing a looped animation in the water as, like, one of its points within the vivarium. So it's like, yeah, it's fun. It's definitely an improvement on what it does right now, which is literally just lounge. But, you know, I did a video for Jurassic World Evolution 3 last week where I pitched the idea of adding Titanoboa to Jurassic World Evolution 3, and I wouldn't want it to be stuck in a vivarium. That was a very long, rambly answer, but I guess that's sort of the thing of the stream, isn't it? Prehistoric Shark Gamer, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh no, your hamster is sick. Rix, I hope you're gonna feel better soon, Rix. It came out, which he usually doesn't do, just to watch you. Ah, I have a hamster fan. Heck yeah. So I'm just quietly reading chat. Is there anything I'd want to add to Prehistoric Kingdom? I mean, I'm just gonna give a very basic big wish answer. I think it would be cool if Prehistoric Kingdom also incorporates aquatic animals. Because, like, the lagoons in Jurassic World Evolution 3 are one of the areas where they did miss out on, you know, improving the flexibility there. Because, you know, it's a modular system of snapping circles together. And that's because water in Jurassic World Evolution 3 still isn't a 3D volume. Whereas, in Prehistoric Kingdom, I don't actually know if it is a 3D volume in Prehistoric Kingdom. Probably not, actually, now that I think about it. Doesn't matter. You know, with Prehistoric Kingdom, there's a chance of them allowing for a system where we can literally just paint in whatever shape of deep water we want and then have aquatic animals swimming in that. That would be so cool. Torian! Sorry, the Torian! Thank you so much. Oh, I see another joke. Hold on. What do you call a dinosaur that asks a lot of deep questions? A velociraptor. That's the famous meme. Which someone analyzed that it's actually like one of its feet up under its chin, which is really funny. If I could add any prehistoric creature to Jurassic World Evolution 3, what would you pick other than big crocs? I mean, I keep mentioning it. I'm sorry. But I did just make a video on what species I would add to Jurassic World Evolution 3, so that. And the only thing I can add to that video, which I didn't fit into the video, was Shant and Microraptor. Shant and Microraptor are actually the 2 species I want the most. But yeah, for my CEO video, I felt like some other species had like a more general priority. But you know, if Frontier ever made a DLC just titled Stuff Evo Likes, please buy it, thank you. It would be Shant, Microraptor, Big Rock. I personally pick Mipe for no particular reason, says the Mipe. Would I eat dinosaur meat if dinosaurs lived in our world? If so, which dinosaur would you try first? Okay, so I have a very nuanced answer to this. I'm gonna take this question way too seriously. If dinosaurs were like a staple for as long as I've lived, then yeah, I'd probably be eating dinosaur meat. Like, if that was, like, as normalized as chicken, pork, beef, whatever, then I probably would be eating it because I would have grown up with it. I would have grown accustomed to it. So, yeah. I don't see the distinction there between, like I said, chicken and dinosaurs. Because, well, you know. However, if it was a Jurassic situation where dinosaurs were brought back from extinction at some point during my life, spread across the globe, and now people are eating it, no, I wouldn't, because my autistic ass would be like, no, that's different. I don't like trying new stuff, so no, I would not be trying dinosaur meat. Like, even if everybody else would be, I would be like, no, because that's new and I don't like new. So, my palate has stopped evolving when I was 5. If my parents didn't expose me to it in my toddler years, then it's not happening. I'm so serious. Oh, God. By the way, real talk, this is why autistic people often have really bad diets. Because we just can't try new things. Hey, Massey Empire, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, wow, look at us. We've been yapping for 1 hour and 42 minutes. Wow. Massey Empire, the one thing I would add to all Dinosaur Park games is you had rangers walk small dinosaurs around the park on a lead so visitors can pet the dinosaurs. That's pretty cute. Maybe a bit unethical, but it is cute. If you fix an Evo, you're not wrong. My son will only eat 5 things. Depending on how old he is, you might still stand a chance. But it's gonna be an uphill battle. Not gonna lie. It's just a texture thing. Monotai says, I've watched Jurassic Park and my autism was like, yep, this is it. For the rest of my life. You're welcome. Same. This is, I did a podcast with Phil and Eric, the Wait For It podcast. And bless them, they asked me, like, how do you stay interested in the Jurassic franchise? How do you not get bored with it? It was just like, autism. It's full stop. By the way, amazing podcast. If you haven't checked it out, they were so nice. They were so nice. I did a community post on it on my channel. So if you go to the community tab and you scroll down, you should be able to find it. I think it was a month ago at this point, but yeah, I had a really nice conversation with them. But yeah, that question in particular, I was just like, well, that's the autism superpower. Dirt Block! Hey, thank you so much for the super chat. Have you ever asked how a T-Rex fuzz turns into scales? Why didn't it simply become bare, like the neck of a cassowary or the skin of an elephant? No, I don't ask myself questions like that. I leave that to educated people. I guess technically I am educated, but in the wrong area. Don't judge the balding, Rex. He's sensitive. Yeah, Navi, like I said, I am technically educated, but in the wrong area. I have a degree in psychology and neuroscience, which is shocking. I know, trust me. It's always funny. Do you think they'll make a continental pack, Asia pack, Europe pack? I think there's a very high chance of that, Maddie. Because that's kind of the format for Planet Zoo. You know, they do biomes and regions. I feel like there's a fairly good shot that they're gonna do the same for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Obviously, we're only one DLC in at this point, so there's no pattern to be found there. Hopefully soon, though. Like we talked about a bit earlier, I'm kind of expecting news on the free dinosaur at least this week, and I'm expecting news on the DLC this month. Maybe it'll even release this month. Do I like the D-Rex? No. I will not elaborate. I mean, I already did. I did an hour-long video about how I think the writing of Rebirth absolutely sucked, and the D-Rex is a point in that. It's a nail in the coffin. It's not the only one, though. Mr. Pilkington says, I studied at the School of Life. I did not graduate. That's excellent. Lexi Christie says, I hope it being the free dinosaur is a Marga or Urano, because the babies will be so cute. I really, really want a Margosaurus back first and foremost. I also touched on that in my video of this week. I think, for starters, because it's such a unique species in the roster, it would really add something to the roster. And also, the babies, oh man. Oh man, that would be so fun. Sinosauropteryx babies would be cute as hell as well, yeah. Evolution Circle, Evo, do you think you're going to mod your game at some point? Because I don't see any game-changing mods that could improve the game without those for the aviaries and the lagoons. I'll probably do the same thing that I did for Jurassic World Evolution 1 and Jurassic World Evolution 2, which is mod my game after Frontier is done with it, and like well after Frontier is done with it. I think with Jurassic World Evolution 2, it was like half a year after the last DLC I started modding my game. So probably that direction, maybe. I will agree though that, you know, Jurassic World Evolution 3 has so much creative freedom already that the mods aren't adding that much. That being said, you know, the free build mod, you know, it allows for some things that we oddly can't do in the actual unmodded game. So, you know, there are already game-changing mods out there. But just to reassure anybody who doesn't like modded gameplay, I won't be modding it for a very, very long time, because I really, really hope that Frontier's just gonna keep developing it themselves. Jurassic World Evolution 4. I mean, obviously that's possible, right? And I'll go so far as to defend Frontier and point out that that might be Universal's call and not theirs. Universal might be like, yeah, you can keep developing the game until the next movie comes out, and then if you want the license again, well, pay for it again and make a new video game. I don't hold Universal in high esteem. So, like, yes, Jurassic World Evolution 4 is obviously a possibility. But I really hope that they see the potential, they being both Frontier and Universal, that they see the potential in just continuing Jurassic World Evolution 3, because it is a good base. Like, any selling points for a Jurassic World Evolution 4 could be implemented in Jurassic World Evolution 3. You know, people... This is the joke that I see a lot whenever I bring up Cenozoics. People are always like, well, they're saving Cenozoics for Jurassic World Evolution 4. And yeah, maybe they are. But why? Because there's no reason why they can't add that to the current game. There's literally no limitation there that prevents that from happening. What's my favorite part of the Dinosaurs 2026? The whole ending sequence. I cried. I cried so much. Seriously. I said this in the video as well. I had to wait a little bit between the series ending and recording the video. It was still the same day. But I had to wait a couple of hours because I knew that if I hit record too soon, I would literally just start crying again. They did that so well. The ending destroyed me. Well, destroyed the dinosaurs too. But oops, sorry. Buyer says the only thing I want is that they don't resell the previous DLC dinosaurs. It would be in Frontier's advantage to not do that because I'm sure it's going to put off people, including me. Yeah. I think the Dinosaurs getting released for free was a good sign. Again, no guarantees, no promises, but it's a good sign. It hints that they're aware of the backlash that would happen if they resell DLC dinosaurs. You know, they did resell DLC dinosaurs in the deluxe version, and there was some backlash there. That might have opened their eyes to how disadvantageous that could be. So fingers crossed. It does... Look... If they add the DLC dinosaurs for free as well, and they add that to the one dinosaur a month tactic, that's like 40 dinosaurs. So that would be 40 months. Like I said, I hope that they're gonna develop the game for that long. But that's not guaranteed. So it would be interesting to see how they would pull that off then. And that is already gonna piss people off. Like, let's say they go that route, right? Let's say one dinosaur for free per month, including the DLC dinosaurs. That means people are gonna be waiting something like 40 months to get them all back. People are already pissed that they have to wait 20 months to get the base dinosaurs back for free. So, It's one of those situations where they can't really hit a home run anymore. So I'll be interested to see what they do. Personally, I would be okay with like a sprinkling of them getting resold. Not excited, but okay. But I really do mean a sprinkling. Like just one... See what the problem is? Okay, so I just put 2 and 2 together, right? So I talked about this before the first DLC came out. I already said, you know, I would be okay with reselling a DLC dinosaur if it's like one resold dinosaur, maybe 2 resold dinosaurs in a pack of 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, a big pack. So that percentage-wise, it's a lot of new content. But the Wetlands DLC was only 3 species. If that's... I'm struggling how to express this. But like, if 3 dinosaurs is what a standard pack is, 1 out of 3 being resold already feels like a lot, honestly. Like, 1 out of 5 I'd be more okay with, but 1 out of 3 is already really pushing it, so... Is Jurassic World Evolution 3 still in development? I can't tell. That has to be a joke, right? That has to be a joke. If you can't tell, you're honestly not paying attention. I don't know what to tell you. Malatai says 3 new and 1 old maybe. 2 new and 1 old is a bad idea. Even 3 new and 1 old, because that was low-key the theory that I sort of played with the Wetlands pack, right? Like, maybe Dinosaurs was supposed to be in the Wetlands pack. And they shifted it over into the free update at the last minute. Even that, I feel... I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm just... It's one of those things, you know, I like thinking about everything, overthinking everything. But this is one of those things where I think I'm just gonna wait to see what they do and then figure out how I feel about it, because trying to figure out ahead of time, I'm just struggling. How much time do we have? We're nearly getting to the end here. Honestly, I'm surprised that we made it 2 hours. Like, I was like, maybe we'll do a shorter stream, but we can all yap like the best of them. Happy yapping. We are almost done, yes. I will almost release you back into the wild. What would be, okay. What would be the last topic of discussion? Throw something out there. What's the last thing we can yap about? She always comes back. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be back next weekend with more streams. And even though it won't be a just yapping stream, even when I'm playing a game, we yap. We be yapping. Have I experienced any glitches in Jurassic World Evolution 3? The most annoying one, and by that I mean the one that actually stands out to me, that I remember. I'm sure I've had several glitches, but my memory is a dark, dark place. But the one that I do remember that I keep having is that sometimes duplicate doesn't work. And it's not a big deal, you just have to exit, select it, and then duplicate. But it's just annoying, it's just frustrating that sometimes duplicate doesn't work. Other than that, you know, nothing big, honestly. We found a fun glitch, but I covered that in a short. And there's a link to that on the community tab as well. My favorite glitch so far was all my Pyroraptors ending up underground. Oh my god. They've learned to swim through dirt. Evolution Circle, sometimes the widget totally disappears when I want to move something. Oh, I've had that too. At least I think so. It doesn't disappear. It's just oddly really far away. So if you think your widget has disappeared, you should zoom out and see if you can see it anywhere. because I've had it happen a couple of times where I'm like, where the heck is my widget? And it was like literally way on the other side. Very, very, very strange. But I've only had that like 3 times or something. I got a jar dirt. Oh boy. Whenever I try to smooth out the terrain near the world border, the ground spikes up and doesn't go back down. Oh? I've never had that. Do you use mods? Because I do remember that happening in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Once I started modding that, it did happen. And just like that, as morning dawns outside my living room, we've reached the 2-hour mark. Have I seen the Dinosaurs series on YouTube? I haven't. No, I've seen a teeny tiny snippet of the Dilophosaurus, which looks beautiful. And I've seen another snippet of, I think, the T-Rex. And it was with the meteor impact. And legitimately, one of the reasons why I chose not to watch it at that moment was because I knew it would make me cry. So maybe I should check it out when I'm emotionally ready, you know, because the Dinosaurs from Netflix broke me already, so I might as well shatter what remains of me. But I should definitely check that out, yeah. But I haven't seen it yet, no. But yeah, we've reached the end of the stream. I want to thank you so much for joining me on this happy yap. It wasn't what I planned to do, but, you know, it's one of those things that I do think on occasion is just fun. It allows me to pay a little bit more attention to chat. You know, it's still a lot of people, but I really try my best to give you guys the attention you all deserve. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. So, yeah. I'll be back next week on Saturday with Jurassic World Evolution 3, and we'll see what we'll do on Sunday. Maybe, probably Prehistoric Kingdom. We shall see. All right. What else? Nothing really. I just really hope that I can bring you some news next week, or this week, I should say, about at least a free dinosaur. I really hope that Frontier is going to stick to a bit of a pattern there in terms of the timing of that. Navi says the next Isle stream. I don't know, because the Isle Legacy seems to be broken for me, which I'm feeling sad about. And I'm not really in the mood to be playing Avrima as I'm mourning the loss of Legacy. There's a glitch that I keep crashing, which is why we did the happy yapping today instead of the Isle Legacy. Theme Park Horse, thank you so much for joining. Speaking of members, by the way, I also want to thank again, I don't know if you're still here, but Scarix the Spinosaurus, thank you so much for 50 memberships. That is amazing. And also Vivian Vixen for 15. Super, super generous. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for helping the army grow. As I say thanks here, obviously the Blue Name crew, thank you so much as always for making streams possible and making the chat a better place in the world. We had Cold, Samuel, Glitzbox, Sarcastically, Fletcher. Was Dr. Strange here? Am I hallucinating? Maybe. As always, I hugely appreciate it. Thank you so much. I also want to thank the Green Name Army. Stronger than ever. The basement is getting crowded. Legacy Christie, to Infinity and Beyond. Vivian Vixen, thank you so much. Melissa Berenson. D. Tori Ann. Theme Park Horse. Prehistoric Shark Gamer. Monatalia. Salanovan. Mr. Pilkington. It's an illusion. Thank you so much. I'm going to be saying many more names, and then we're going to be ending this happy yap, and I wish you all a great week, and I will be seeing you again. All right, here we go, folks. Mr. Microstratus, Unbeatable Gaming, William Hawley, Bayer, Kaiju Fan, Lucian Tiger, Magnetata, thank you so much for hanging out. Let's see, Hath from Space, DRX1985, I see Xenon, Evolution Circle, Little Cabot Jr., Diamond Gaming, Dragon Flopper, Britterbug? Is that how I say that? Well, I do now. Navi, we have Dragon Robbie, Jan Polarski, Le Monkey. Sorry, I'm way too easily amused. I should be studied. Polski, Wilk, Nuclear Goji Edits. I see Tricera, Gabros Prime, a random game dude, Brett, South Leader Rob, Civil, Melissa Cutter joined in. We have no banning on Google, and oh, we have a super chat. God, oh Jesus, sorry. Sort of like flashbang with bright blue in my face. Deppy, thank you so much. I'm really struggling going with the book. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Are you writing a book? If so, writer's block is rough. But I hope that you're gonna figure that out. Maybe just like leave it for a little bit. Just go do something else. But thank you so much for the super chat.
Yahoo!
You caught us right at the end here, so we're gonna be wrapping it up. Here we go. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, happy yapping.